Top 3 cons of cut and sew and manufacturing. Con number 1, which is it can be risky. There's just so many different variables of things that can go wrong depending on who you're working with, your experience level, miscommunication, if you don't know the fabrics, if you don't know the sizing. It's just like a lot of different things that are up in the air. And number 2 is that the quantities and the cost can be high, and especially depends on who you're working with. So if you're dealing with like a lot of like the more high-end overseas manufacturers, you know, some of their quantities are like 100, which is low, 300, which is still kind of low. If you're trying to get custom jeans, they're usually coming in at like, you need to order a minimum of 1,000 or 5,000. And then lastly, coming in on our list is communication and experience. A lot of the times you're going to be working with manufacturers overseas. You know, the language barrier could be a bit off. You may not be able to articulate your idea to the manufacturer so that they can understand it, or they may be trying to explain something to you and may not be able to articulate it to where you can understand it. So there's this gray area. Then you get your product in, you're like, yo, you know, this isn't what we wanted, and they're like, well, this is what you said. So you can always run into things like that in terms of the communication aspect of it.